So in this day and age, when it comes to dating, we're talking a lot about what do you bring to the table. A lot of times men are told that they have to bring X, Y, and Z, A, B, C. There's a list that rolls out the door, down the block, around the corner, jumps in a lift, and goes off the bridge. Mm-hmm. What do women need to work on in order to in your estimate, or a woman in your sphere of influence? What does she need to work on to entice you to bring to the table? What does she need to work on to bring to the table?
Communication is definitely a part now. Communication.
So communication. So
you gotta tell me
the word right out of my mouth.
Get a new word.
Accountability. I'm quick with it.
Shit. Flip. Got me. So you're saying communication. Keen, what about you? Since you're in your relationship, what did your wife have to bring to you when you guys were setting this table?
It was it was a lot, but I think, or I know to say that the most important thing was the willingness to build the table. The willingness to both build the table from scratch, dress the table, put the cloth on the table.
Oh, you fancy.
Bring the chairs to the table.
Listen, man.
Bring the centerpiece to the table.
Glassware. Centerpiece. Okay, yeah. See, now
and then put the food on the table.
You went to Swarovski Crystals and got a centerpiece.
You understand what I'm saying, though, right?
This guy. Yeah, I understand it.
It was the I didn't have to be like, yo, build that damn leg right there. Pass me the screw. Like, what are you just sitting there for? Communication, but also she understood the assignment.
That's what. Yeah, I hear a lot of women saying, understand that assignment.
She understood the assignment.
Write it down.
Never had the syllabus.
Never had the syllabus. Don't know.
But a positive Al Bundy here, right here.
Sal Bundy. Hands in thing. Now, the biggest thing with that is, so you said communication and willingness and accountability. Are you sticking with accountability?
Yeah, I'll stick with that.
Okay, it's a really good one. I was going to use that, but I hate you. Yeah, but with that said, you see how communication and willingness are two different things, because a woman would not be willing and could communicate, I ain't doing this. I think with me it's the ability to be submissive and not in the negative way. And submissive in the sense of,
I think you mean like, deference.
Okay.
You trying to let me lead.
It's not a let me lead thing. It's more so understanding that a man's gonna do when he feels like I give you this example. The lionesses, they hunt most things. They hunt most things unless a water buffalo show up or a giraffe or something pulling up. That shit. They'd be like, hey yo. Then the lion got to pull up and be like, all right, I'm gonna put paws on him. We got this. So I can let you lead. They ain't flimsy
with these shit.
Yeah, they're not flimsy. They gonna run down on you first, and then you out here with, you want some smoke? Yerp. And then the lion jump down on. Big man pull up. You want to romp with me? All the romp with me energy.
Big man team.
Yeah, so that's the thing. The ability to know when to, like, a real man is gonna let a woman lead. At times, like, it's not like, yo, I'm a go do this. All right, I believe in balance.
Yeah, because that's his ego.
Yeah, that's ego.
That's ego. Here's a question, and a lot of men now ask this question: can you let your woman lead sometime too?
Of
Hell
course.
Yeah. Any man will allow.
Submission.
Go ahead.
Because you can defer to what they know how to do better than you.
If she is,
that's all you're doing.
That's like going to a rocket scientist and saying, "Yo, I got this, bro. Chill." But I work at IKEA. I don't know how to build this rocket. I can barely build the table.
Because nowadays, everyone believe like, to be that submissive, like, I gotta lead. She got to do what I tell her to do. And I'm like, whoa.
See, now that's immaturity. That's when that's where the submissive has this connotation of negativity. Submission doesn't mean be a slaver. We're not out here whipping you with nine-tailed whips and lacerating your back. No. All right, babe. X, Y, and Z. We about to go eat over here. Sometimes know what you want to eat. Something as simple as know what you want to eat.
Well, submission happens for me at least. Submission happens two ways.
Let me hear it.
Because I'm submissive in the home to my wife.
She's the GM. I always say she's the GM of your family.
She runs the home.
Yeah, she's the GM.
She runs the home. Like, as simple as that. She sets the tone. She sets the energy. If your mama say it, yo, your mama just said that, I'm backing her. You understand what I'm saying? But like, as far as, like, let's say let's say I sit her down. I'm like, yo, listen, we need to have a meeting, right?
Oh, y'all have family meetings, man.
And-
That's I thought that was really on TV alone. Y'all the
I'll call a
Huxtables.
meeting, right? Because come on, man, you want
Order in the house.
You want order.
Order.
Nothing comes from disorder.
Nothing comes from it.
You understand what I'm saying? So listen, I'm gonna call a meeting. Kids go to bed. We sit down. Listen,
That's a conference then.
I've been looking at our finances, and I'm noticing that we're making a little bit more money, or we're not making a little bit more money. We're gonna cut back here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that.
Don't cut back on cereal, bro.
I'm gonna
Don't ever cut back on the cereal.
No, but never. But hey, I'm gonna buy a new car. Or what I did not do was don't ever tell your wife you're gonna buy a motorcycle. That's just you never do that. You
That's
just
not.
buy it.
Yeah.
you never tell your wife you're gonna buy a motorcycle.
It's easier to ask for
never gonna
forgiveness instead of permission. It's
That's
easier to ask for
never gonna happen.
forgiveness.
Unless you live that life.
That's never gonna happen. You never tell your wife you're gonna buy a motorcycle. But you understand what I'm saying? This is how
got you.
submission works.
Yeah.
At least in
That's
my
how.
life.
Yeah. That's how you
listen,
apply it.
This
Yes.
is what we're
But
gonna.
there has to be an understanding of, all right, you do this better. You understand. Like, I'm not the greatest with finances, so
Correct.
I'll tell the missus, here's the money. Here.
Yeah, but then
Bye.
wouldn't you expect, Nev? We need to talk.
Oh no, that's
The
the
money
adult
that
way.
we got coming in, this,
XYZ,
that, and
yeah.
the third. I'm gonna pay this extra bill a month. We're gonna put a little bit on top of this bill.
Yeah.
XYZ. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah,
But,
cool.
but one thing I'll add is when you both can trust each other's judgment, it's easier to have that
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
Correct. You're right.
See, and
You're
I think
absolutely
that's
right.
another
You are
thing.
Absolutely right.
I think that's another thing that is like a dangling participle of submission. Do I trust
Do
this
you
motherfucker's
trust this
judgment?
person?
Because some motherfuckers, hey, what we gonna eat for dinner? Cheetos and Henny. You like, come on, man, that ain't it.
But it's
Come
the
on.
jalapeno
that-
Cheetos.
That's something crazy too.
But that touches on a deeper discussion about trust, and that's another episode.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
no,
think
but
that's
touch
the
on
biggest
that.
thing.
a little bit, just touch and go.
Okay, so I think that's the main issue between not only black men and black women, but black men and black men.
Yeah,
Right? Trust. We go deep into this discussion.
yeah,
Trust is huge, man.
Yeah.
Just walking in the street, we have this level of distrust. Somebody's always, growing up in the 80s, it was even worse. Anybody trying to get you couldn't even
Yo, you got
smile.
$1. Now you gotta fight.
No.
Anybody asks you for $1. What
Anybody
time is
asks
it?
you
What time is
You
it?
gotta
What
fight.
time is it?
Yo,
What
you got
time
the
is it?
time?
No, it's all of those.
He
What
got
time
12
is it?
watches on.
You got $1.
Yo,
all
what
that-
size of those?
What size of those? All that
All
silly
that.
shit.
That's
But
nice coat,
trust,
huh?
trust. I think that's if we attack that, we could solve a ton of other
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah, and trust comes with knowledge, and a lot of people aren't knowledgeable. It goes back to what is a man, what makes a woman, what like these things that are like we all need to self-assess, and I don't think always immature people don't self-assess. They just go on and think I'm gonna be popping these bottles, doing this and da 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 da
feelings,
until
emotions.
you 50.
You're-
Listen, man, my body ache now. I'm not even 40. Y'all got to chill.
It's crazy the things that we look for in other people at this age, right? Are simple things that we learned or should have learned in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Like listening skills, being able to listen and comprehend.
Man, you seen these
what someone's
badass
saying.
kids, man. You remember them badass kids?
I was one of them, but I
Exactly.
still.
That's
but
why I
knew
was
how to
hoping
listen.
you would understand.
I was worse. I knew what I was doing.
Yeah. Oh, so you're strategic with your
I was
shit.
Listening
strategic.
skills is very
Strategery.
It's very hard.
Yeah, man, but it's very basic.
Basic, but
but that
hard.
would solve so many issues in our community and everything. Just knowing how to listen. You ever tried to, when you're having a discussion with somebody, it turns into an argument?
Yeah.
They're not even listening.
Listening.
And the
So-
thing
Oh
is,
my God.
you're not even arguing with them. You just talk to you peaceful. No,
Yeah.
man, you disrespecting
That's
me
what
right
I'm saying.
now.
They
Man.
turn it into an argument.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah, I feel you.
that comes with because people don't know how to communicate. Because they listen to answer, not listen to understand.
Yeah.
I know when I'm in a debate or argument or any of those things, I'm trying to get to what is the conclusion? What are we trying to fix here? All right, what are we trying to fix? I'll explain where I'm coming from, where my thought process is. Boom, tell me what's up. What you think? That makes sense to you? No? All right, cool. What's yours? Cool. All right, how we gonna fix this? Some people just like, you wrong. I don't care what you're saying. You're wrong.
building
I'm right.
of the table.
Rah,
It's
rah,
just-
rah, rah, rah. And that's where a lot of relationships
And also,
and all
like you said,
all
accountability
facets.
got coming too. When you gotta be a man to say, "All right, I fucked up on this part."
Oh no, any real man will say, yeah, I fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I know I say it like at least 3 times a week.
Yeah, but a
For no
woman
real
will say,
reason,
I
yeah.
fucked up. But
Yeah,
You fucked
it's
up
always
first.
a but.
Yo, they are
they will take an
deflecticons.
apology and they would kill it by
Yo,
making it still seem like if it's some shit you did.
they are the master deflecticons. They know how. Well, you know, I would have never done that if you didn't eat the last piece of chicken. Chicken was 3 years ago, girl. What you talking about? Stop it. All right, this don't make sense.
You can talk about cheating. Guy cheats. Oh, look, he a dog. He this. He that. Woman cheats. What did he do to make her
make her go cheat?
Because
And
it's
it's like-
always something that he wasn't making
That's-
her feel.
that's always-
Because a mean man a dog, you know, ain't no one. They walk
Women
around.
love sex just as much as men.
They the ones.
and they cheat just as much.
And they cheat just
They
as
just
much.
way
And
But
even
smarter.
better.
Proven.
And better.
Smarter.
Better. They
That's
way
And
why.
better, yeah, better. They cheat
They
way
way
better.
better.
Way better.
We're losing. We're losing. this. We're losing.
we cheat
this
with the
battle.
girl next
Yeah,
door.
we're losing.
We cheating with the girl
Smarter.
next door. They cheating with this nigga like 4 states away. Like,
Oh man, they're doing wild stuff.
And
But
they're making sure that anytime that when whoever they cheating with, if you decide you out that door, that
Ting-ting.
motherfucker is a level up.
yo, I've said that before. Women don't cheat
Down.
they don't
They
cheat
cheat
down.
up.
You'll see, like you've seen where a woman would a guy would cheat with a chick. You're like, you cheated on me with
with
her.
that?
You're like, oh my god, men cheat out of convenience. Damn, this vagina right there. I mean, all right, cool. I'll do
heard
it.
the hair game was fire.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna pull up. Women cheat because emotionally they've already attached him. Like, oh, he brought me, like he picked a flower off a tree and brought it to me for lunch, and we sat and ate cantaloupe and spoke about poetry. You're like, I like poetry too. Langston Hughes, y'all. I am somebody. You start reciting stuff from 5th grade. However, it's like she already knows you take a step out. You know, he gonna monkey bar his way right into your spot. So it's like they cheat up. They level up with their cheat. So it's hard. It's difficult. But that's also ego as well. As a man, you have to know when you fucked up and
That's true.
but we also have to understand we can't go into a imbalance. Now you've cheated. Now all of a sudden she can hold that over your head for 10 years, 15 years and
To the day you die,
Yeah,
nigga.
to slander you down. That's where communication, what's the word you used? Accountability. What was your word?
Willingness.
Willingness to forgive, the accountability for what she might have done on her part, communicating what you might have done, and then being strong enough to submit to you again and trust you again so that you guys can build and move forward. You like how I wrapped that around, brought our words together. I did good.
Wow.
Sound
I
like a
did
preacher
good.
right
But
Hey,
you want to know
holla
something?
Jehuya.
We
Don't,
got
hey,
two preachers.
no.
I just
Let me finish. I want to go on a high note. No, I'm good. No, I'm good.
No,
Go,
I was
go,
just
go,
gonna say
go. No,
that. Remember when, if we could take a little step back, remember when I said that the first thing I was looking for was a belief system? Mm-hmm. Now, a lot of what y'all saying is covered already in that belief system. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Because this, you can't, if you claim to be a believer in this system, then you should know about accountability, forgiveness, you know what I mean? Willingness,
Willingness.
submissiveness, because this is everything that this,
Accountability,
Communication.
that you understand what I'm saying? That's everything that this belief system,
You don't want to use your word. Stop.
you know, is rooted in. You understand what I'm saying? So, in a sense, and I'm saying just for me, I was covering all those bases in that one belief system. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really get down with if you really believe in what you say you believe in, then these things, if I say to you, you're not communicating with me, then now you know, then that's an issue with not only my man, but that's an issue with what I'm claiming to believe in.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
You're holding them accountable to that.
Exactly.
Boy, people want to bring their words in.
You understand what I'm saying? So no, because
It's all together.
works.
it's
It works.
all together in one combined.
All right, my word next. Go ahead, use my word.
No,
next.
you go ahead. I'm just saying, like,
no,
you
but
know.
that's what it is. So when we speak on what women need to bring to the table, those are the things. And it's not like you bring it or else. It's not a fight. It's not aggressive. I think sometimes when you say these things, what they need to bring to the table, they feel like, oh, why do I need to bring it? Instantly, just deflecticon it. You know, hit me with some deflecticon. But if it's like this, if women are hunters, not predators, hunters, and the prey that they're looking to hunt is telling you this is what, will get me caught, why don't you listen? Sometimes, ladies, just listen to what the guys are telling you. We're
Because
just,
they're a deflecticon.
you right. All the AEIOU. I got you.
And
but
that's why we are the Avengers.
we are definitely out here trying to do that for ourselves.